double fall time. Shiver in the dark, it's raining in the park, but meantime, sound of the river, you stop and you hold everything. A band is blowing Dixie, double fall time. You feel alright when you hear the music ring. Well, now you step inside, but you don't see too many faces. Coming in out of the rain, they hear the jazz go down. Competition in other places, but the horns, they blowing that sound. Way on down south, way on down south, London town. You check out Guitar George, he knows all the chords. But it's strictly rhythm, he doesn't want to make it cry or sing. If then an old guitar is all he can afford, when he gets up under the lights to play his thing. And Harry doesn't mind if he doesn't make the scene. He's got a daytime job, he's doing alright. He can play the honky-tonk like anything, saving it up Friday night with the Sultans, with the Sultans of Swing. The young boys, they're fooling around in the corner, drunk and dressed in their best brown baggies in their platform soles. They don't give a damn about any trumpet playing band. It ain't what they call rock and roll. And the Sultans, yeah, the Sultans, they play Creole. Creole. And then the man, he steps right up microphone and say their last just as the time bell rings. Good night, now it's time to go home. Then he makes it fast with one more thing. We are the Sultans. We are the Sultans of Swing.
bustin'. 3 years later, I shot the frost in. Smelling like a blossom, everything is awesome.
Stepped in mud, got new brown shoes. Awesome to win and it's awesome to lose. Awesome to lose. Awesome to lose.
Everything is better when we stick together. Side by side, you and I gonna win forever. Let's party forever. We're the same, I'm like you, you're like me. We're all working in harmony. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of the team. Everything is awesome when we're living our dreams.
Blue skies, bouncy springs.
We just named 2 awesome things.
A Nobel Prize.
A piece of string.
You know what's awesome?
Everything. Dogs and fleas.
Allergies.
A book of Greek antiquities.
Brand new pants.
A very old vest. Awesome items are the best.
Trees.
Drugs.
Clogs.
They're awesome.
Rocks. Clocks. And socks.
They're awesome.
Figs. And jigs.
And twigs. That's awesome.
Everything you see
Or think
or say
is awesome.
Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of the team. Everything is awesome when we're living our dreams.
Alright, just give me a moment and we'll get started. Let's see, I have to bring window capture here. Get let's see if this comes up. Alright, this is amazing. This loads up pretty well. Let me just move this around. Yeah, it requires some a big effort. Where you gotta big man things. Such big man thing, bruv. Let's see, we gotta get the screen up. How do I do this? How do I do this? Yeah. Center the screen. Yeah, anyway. Seems to be good enough. Just gotta make sure that we don't really occlude any objects. Alright, if you're here, I don't know how many of you are watching this, because I don't have the insights on my laptop, and I'm sure you can finally hear me, right? So, welcome to Build Your Business from Revenueholic, or behind Revenueholic. Ignore the Reddit search. Family got hit by a car of 4. Very horrible. Horrible! But what's not horrible is what we're going to do today. If you're new to this, this is Build Your Business, or behind Revenueholic, where we go over amazing project management. Let me get this, let me play this on my phone because I want to make sure video's playing back. Yeah, cool. Let's see here. Video's clean. Alright. This is Build in Public in all its glory. So we show you what's going behind our business. Revenueholic is a marketing agency. We help businesses get to the top of Google and fill their calendar with clients in less than 30 days, right? No freaking 6-month commitments or annual stuff. It's all 30 days. Sign up with us and you get clients. It's pretty simple. Pretty simple. Just like everything in life. Marketing is simple. Project management is simple. Running a business is, well, you may think it's complex, but it actually is simple, you know, provided you have the right systems and the right tools. And today I'd like to feature one tool. And before that, I'm gonna announce in a bunch of communities that I'm going live now. Hello friends. Hello friends. Live now. We're finally talking all issues with OBS sorted. Join if you want to see how we get things done fast. Yeah, getting a call in a meeting from my team member. I don't know what went wrong. It's all good though. Let's see. Hello, channel. Live now with streaming tools. Yeah. Yes, notify everyone. I want everyone to wake up. Yeah. Because it's live. We're going live. It's not big, but anyway. So, today's call is about, I'm gonna get straight to work, but before that, I want to tell you a quick story. Right, I was talking to this female, and pretty good looking, right? I didn't really approach her. It was just I just wanted to understand their demographic, psychographic, and behavioral things. So I wanted to talk to her, and she sort of shunned me because she thought I would be rich, and I wasn't really. I was wearing this random T-shirt and these tracks I got from Decathlon. She was just expecting something like I'd be rich the way I moved around, and she thought, I think she was a gold digger. But anyway, what she didn't realize is that all rich people, all self-made millionaires have one thing in common. It's not Gucci belts, it's not Versace, whatever t-shirts, it's not Armani pants, it is business skills. No exception, every single one has business skills. And if you watch our lives, it is guaranteed you pick up something and you put something in your business or whatever, even if you do a job, you put it in your job, I guarantee you're going to become successful. Right? So that being said, it's time for us to get to work. Right, today is about project management. It's Sunday evening. It's 11:20 and I'm really happy that it's 11:20 p.m. or 23:50 if you're cultured. And I am really happy that instead of the 99.99% population that dreads Monday evenings, we are sitting here amped up and hyped up for what's to come. Everything is awesome. Awesome. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing what hard work and excitement can get you, that hard work can do. Amazing what hard work can do. I'm gonna screenshot this, share it to a community, right? Yes. We're sitting here amped up, right? So it's about the goal for this call is to make sure we're clear on what we're doing for this month and this week, by not in terms of outcome but in terms of output. If you don't know what the difference means, you need to check out blogs.sw.com. You need to link this. You need to link this. But yeah, I want to get. So yes, and the best way to be clear on what to do. I have 6 notifications on WhatsApp. I honestly don't know what those are. Okay, it's my boxing gym. Yeah, you need to fight, by the way, if you're watching this and you're a business owner. Come on, bro. You gotta fight. You gotta learn how to fight. It's pretty easy. Well, it's not easy. Physically, it's toiling, and that's why it's easy if you can endure the torture and the activity that goes on whilst you learn boxing. Man, it's amazing what you can achieve. So coming back to work, the best way to be clear is to have good project management and to-do list practices. Our practice PM routine is simple. Not the skincare routine, it's just not skincare PM. It's project management. A lot of things. I don't want to say everything because it's gonna bloat the article. Weekly PM routine is simple. We take client contracts and make sure we have all of it on our to-do list. That's it. All of the work, to-dos on our to-do lists. That's it. No, nothing big. Nothing. No, you don't need a Six Sigma certification. You don't need PMP. You don't need a manager. You just need to see what's in the contract and make sure all of it is in your to-do list. Could be. I recommend you use AstroView if you're watching this, but you can use any app. AstroView, I like it because it's made for small businesses. It's made for small business owners like me. But yeah, we take client contracts. Let me see if this is showing up. I think I have to scroll down just a little bit, or maybe move this thing a little upward so you can see a lot more of what I type. So yeah, I can see my relay. My hands are too big. It's true. I have big biceps. So we take client contracts and make sure all of those are on the to-do list. We'll get to the to-do list part later, and then we make sure our to-do list are perfectly organized. We'll get to that part later. Get to this later. Anyway, I had to do some groundwork. So, thing is, I can't show you all of my clients because, NDAs, and I don't want to dox them or show what we're doing, but AstroView is my client, and we are 100% okay with blasting this. It's a win-win. I get to stream, and I also get to showcase what an amazing tool this is, right? Yeah, I love showcasing my clients, just not on BTS YouTube Reels. You can see me featuring client projects in my Instagram. But anyway, what we'll do is, since AstroView is my client, you'll see how I put together client projects and make sure all of those are set up right. And second, show you my internal tasks. That includes strategic planning, finance, not all of, maybe some portions of finance, and then you have marketing, sales, admin, all the boring stuff. There's a point to note from what we've analyzed. This data is from this. Wait for a second, I'll tell you why. It's usually good to do all the client work and scheduling work. Let's say you record reels, you write newsletters, you write posts. Make sure you do it in batches, and I prefer you schedule them during the weekends. So in the weekdays you have more time to do some sales or go meet people or network, or if you're like me, cold calls and yacht trips, sailing trips, or you can race cards. Anyway, now if you want to get all the fun stuff during the weekdays, get independent, you want to make sure that you limit your client work to 4 hours a day during the weekdays. There's a false idea that if you run a business, you have to be continuously working, and that's true, but let's say peak productivity, you can at maximum get it for 7 to 8 hours a day, and any more, you're going to be stressing yourself out. I'm not saying you cannot work, I'm saying your peak productivity, right? The moments when you're fully engaged, you're in what I call the flow state. Everything around you disappears, all you have is just work. That state, probably 7.5 to 9 hours a day, not more than that, right? So if you limit that to 4 hours a day of deep, focused client work, you open up 3 to 4 hours to focus on your business, growing your business. And most of it has to go with marketing and sales, right? So that's the idea. You also want to limit client work to 4 hours per day, but that's sort of not possible because this month is a little bit rough. We have some backlogs to hit, and why is Apple TV opening up? I don't ask for it. Anyway, we're coming down. We're gonna start actual work. Brav, you have no idea how long I've been waiting to do this. I finished the groundwork and the other tasks at like 5:30 p.m. and had to go to the gym. Was stuck in traffic. Had to do some errands, and finally we're here. So, client work to 4 hours a day. That's right. Now we're gonna time for Astra views. Time for Astra view tasks. Now, first thing is, let's look at routine deliverables, right? It's 8 blogs for August, which means you get 16 posts and somewhere around 40 tweets. So these are routine deliverables. And we forget another thing, it's 4 newsletters. So we gotta write this all by the end of the month, but it's not that simple because the newsletter has to, out of these four newsletters, one has to go out in 4 days. And out of these 40 tweets, 5 have to go out tomorrow. So how do you split this? If you batch your work, well, you're gonna end up overlapping or cramming so much work, and you have even more client tasks to do. So in my situation, it makes a lot of sense. In my situation, it makes a lot of sense to also look at more cherry on top or one-time things or ad hoc. We have ad campaign setup plus run, and we also have a backlog. Yeah, I feel bad, right? I really feel let down by myself because I usually never have backlogs, but we have a backlog of 4 blogs, and out of those 2 blog uploads to go on site, and about 4 twos are 8, 6 posts, and 20 tweets, I'm sorry. So if you look at the total deliverables, you have about 12 blogs, and got to upload all those. That also is part of the work we do. And 16 plus 6, 22 posts, 60 tweets, and 4 newsletters. Now it might sound like a huge number, but if you break this up and you have a really clean to-do list, I guarantee you it's gonna be very easy, extremely easy. Because these 12 blogs, if you split it up across the whole month, you're gonna be writing at most 3 to 4 blogs a week. And we already saw with using Claude that we can write 5 blogs in 2 hours. So there is actually nothing bottlenecking us except the backlog, which means we have to clear the backlog first, right? So priority for August week 1, I would actually say ad campaigns are also in backlogs. I would say this is the number 1 backlog, because should be clear all backlogs, right? And deliver first batch of August 2025 deliverables. Which means you're going to be doing 4 blogs, 2 uploads, 4 blogs, 2 uploads, 6 posts, 3 tweets, and 4 blogs plus 2 and 2 blog uploads, 6 posts. Yes, well, you can only do 6 posts, but you're gonna make sure 20 plus how many? 2 into 5, it's about 10 tweets. So gonna be writing 6 blogs here, 6 blogs, 2 blog uploads, 10 posts and 30 tweets. On top of this, we're also going to figure out why ad campaigns are a bottleneck. So I have the reasons, I'm not going to say here, but what we have to do next is clear landing page issues, set up pixel, and issues and design, set up pixel, and get approved plus run. Right, this can be done in one day. So this is due August 4, which is tomorrow. My bad. This is something that the devs have to do. I'm gonna say August 6 at max because it shouldn't take too much to run, and August 8 because it has to be approved by Meta. So by Friday we have to run ads. No exception. No excuses on this. And I want to get some time to write 6 blogs. So I want to batch all of these, and deliver this by Friday. But there's a catch, because I have to keep the tweet pipeline and the post pipeline full for the first 3 days. So you're going to see what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go to AstroView now. There are some catches. There are more catches. Blogs, all 6 can be delivered on Friday, on 0808, but we have to keep the post pipeline full, which means we keep blogs and posts mutually exclusive until we clear out the backlog. Right? So there are more catches. I'm gonna put this when you're making to-do lists, you're gonna want to do 2 things. Make sure that you do things one at a time. So you see we have so much to add to our list, but we're gonna only focus on few things at a time. And you want to follow a format like this. You want to say action, which is right, and the thing, I call it the deliverable. So action, thing, how long it's going to take, and deadline. Got this. Deadlines are in AstroView, so I'm not gonna bother with what we're adding it here, but time, expected time taken to do. I'll tell you why I have this. Usually, if you take, I have a book over there. I don't want to get up. You know what? I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna bring it. Just give me a second here. So yeah, this is the book. Whoa boy, my light. Oppa, bliet. My light. So, getting things done, the art of stress-free productivity. So if you read it, I'm not gonna read this book now. I'm gonna put it aside. But if you see the best way to create tasks is to have action. You wanna give it an action, where you wanna tell yourself what to do, so that when you get to work, you're not confused, right? So is it write, or is it record, or is it think, upload, create, design, whatever it is, you want to make sure that you assign an action. And that's why it's called a to-do list, right? It's called a to-do list, not a to list or a do list. It's a to-do list. You want to have an action and deliverable. You want to see what exactly to do, right? Let's say if I want to read this book, I'm going to say read GTD, getting things done, 1 hour by tonight. I'm not going to read this, and we don't have enough time to read this anyway. I finished reading this, so it's all good. Doesn't mean I still go back to it when I want content ideas for AstroView. And I'm probably the minority. I get my content ideas from books instead of just asking AI what to do. Probably should have a reading session. DNA folks, if you're watching this, I did put this on the community. If you guys are watching this, we have to have a book reading session with this book. It's amazing. Have to do this. Anyway, so expected time to do. Well, this is something new. I just added this 2 days ago to my standards. The thing is, let's say I'm looking at my list and I have like 2 to 3 hours of free time. If I see a task and if I see how long it's going to take, I'll make sure I fill my free time up with tasks to do. So we've seen that 5 blogs take us 2 hours. But I was just trying out the AI, the Claude, I was setting it up, I was waffling, I was talking to you guys, which means I can easily write 4 blogs. We have the keywords ready for this. So here's the catch, we have the keywords ready, we have the strategy ready, I have the outlines ready in my mind, I have the first draft ready over here. Just have to go write this down and format it with Claude. And I don't think it's going to take too much time. So 4 blogs, 1 hour. Could be more, could be less. We'll get to that later when we exactly go write the task. And deadline, if there's no deadline, it's useless. You're never going to get to it. So let's make the tasks. It's been 40 minutes since we started streaming. We have the to-dos for the month, and we just got to start uploading them. I haven't got to the email part yet. I'll get to those later. It's just the backlog. I want to finish the backlog. Simply lovely. So here's the Astro View board. You have home, inbox, calendar, spaces. Spaces is where I spend all my time in. I never bother to check the dashboard. And I'm not going to go to the dashboard because there's going to be confidential tasks over there. Maybe in the future, we'll have an AstroView showcase where we go to Acme.org, where I can play around, show you everything that goes behind. But now, we're going to go new project, AstroView, AV tasks. I always give my clients, all clients, let's say acronyms, just because if I'm presenting them, if I'm showing them somewhere, don't want people to find out who they are. But yeah, we have more to add. We actually have a bit more, probably 2 more people to add, but those are new clients that are coming in, so they'll be added soon. So you have this, you have inbox, you have do now, which I'm gonna do now. So if you take my board, it's gonna say in do now, it's gonna say live stream project management call. That's what it's gonna say. And you have today, whatever tasks you gotta do today is gonna go here. And before you go sleep, or if you take me, before I go gym, I wanna make sure that all of these are completed. That's the second thing. Yeah, and then you have what's coming up next. So it's next 1 to 2 days, which I have to pay attention to and block time for. Next 7 days is just to keep in mind that, hey, you know what, this is coming. Delete or defer is for tasks that are neither urgent nor important nor worth doing at all. So they just gotta send them to, let me just adjust the light here just a little bit. I put them in delete, so I just don't forget about it, but it's not so important right now. You get it, right? So let's get straight to work. We're only gonna do it for the month, not for this week, for the month. Backlog. I put it backlog because I want to tell myself, hey, you know what? You were late, and you screwed. 4 blogs. If I say 20 minutes per blog, it comes up to 8 hours. I'm gonna give myself 1 hour 30 minutes for this. It's urgent and important. I did some groundwork. My schedule's completely packed on Monday, and Tuesday. So we're gonna put this on Wednesday, and yeah. Or is it? No, it's for Wednesday. Yes. I don't think I have time on Monday or Tuesday. Anyway, backlog. We have 6 posts, if I'm not wrong. 6 posts. Where's the backlog? Yeah, 6 posts here. 6 posts. And 6 posts. Honestly, it's gonna take me 10 minutes to write a post. So it's gonna be 1 hour. And guess what? I wanna make sure the pipeline is filled with posts. So I'm gonna put this for tomorrow. Even if I don't have time, I'm gonna find time and I'm gonna do it. No exception, right? So we've nailed this down. I'm sorry, we've blocked this, we blocked this. 2 blog uploads. So we're gonna do instead of 2 blog uploads, we're gonna do 1 blog upload a day, right? And instead of writing 4 blogs on Wednesday, what I can do right now is, wait for a second. Yeah, 4 blogs on Wednesday, makes sense. What I can do right now is backlog, post, upload, post 1. There's actually post 3 for my reference, and it's going out on Monday, it's going out tomorrow. We have a backlog, upload, post 4 going out on Tuesday, urgent and important. Forgot the timings. It's going to take me 15 minutes to upload, post, and do some on-page SEO. 15 minutes. My cat is screaming. He's crying for his life out there. Just give me a second. I'm going to go just check what's really going on. Here we go. Yeah. Grabbed him. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, this man wants to... this man wants to be part of every single live call we ever see. So, we have backlog, upload, post. Come on, bruv. Say here. Say hi. Say hi. Wave hi there. Come on now. Woo. Yeah, alright. Go sleep. Just put him in the bed. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna come sleep now. I'm in a meeting, bruv. This man wants me to be with him all time. Yeah, I get it. I get it too. It's all good, bruv. Anyway, we have a special guest. His name is Black, for those who wonder. He's our Chief Strategy Officer. Anyway, 6 posts. Those are blocked. Yes, 2 blog uploads. Blocked. I'll get back to uploading those later, but I want to make sure all of those are going out. Backlog. This will take time to get approved, which means I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to complicate this too much. So you have 20 tweets, and you have 5 days. You cannot write 20 tweets. Well, I can write 20 tweets in a row, but it's going to take me an hour, and I don't have time for it. So what I'm going to do is 5 tweets. Urgent important, and I'm gonna make this recurring because I can write 5 tweets every single day. For sure I can do it, and I can make it so that this task comes up every single day, right? It's gonna be so easy, irrespective of whether it's backlog or write 5 tweets. Well, 3 minutes per tweet. It's going to take us 15 minutes. Plus engage. That's another 15 minutes. That's about 30 minutes of posting and engagement. Right? And we also have X engagement. Where make sure add new people to follow or engage with. Add 5 new people, 10 new people to follow or engage with. This has to be done on a weekly basis every Friday. We're gonna review the people, and we're gonna add people. It's okay, you just gotta add people, and this comes up every week. So we're gonna set it recurring, hit save, and we'll be done. Forget it. So you can see my inbox. Inboxes are tasks waiting to be spread out. So we're gonna start. It's a bit long here. We're gonna spread out this. So 4 blogs. See you on Wednesday. It's Sunday now. Next days. So I'm gonna pretend it's 12 a.m. already, and I'm gonna start putting this like it's today. So 6 posts. It's gonna be out tomorrow. Upload, which is today. Upload this on August 5. This is also today. It's all recurring, and this is coming in the next 7 days. So we're done with the basics. So tweets are blocked. Even these are blocked. So we'll do these 30 tweets every single we're gonna do 30 tweets or 20 tweets, 6 blogs to upload. 30 tweets done. These are done. So this is done. 6 blogs, which out of which 4 is a backlog, and 2 are ideals. Or I call it ideals because it's well within deadline. So it's gonna be write 2 blogs 030, and yes, that's it. It's pretty simple, right? There's no complexities. Don't need a degree. Just this. Put it on next one 2 days. Blog this 10 posts. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna write plus create CAB post. If you don't know what CAB is, it's called content in a box. We're gonna use the blog as a source to get we're gonna write posts that drive traffic to the blogs, and once people come to the blogs, they read them and they click on the newsletter link or click on the app, and they either become a user or a subscriber. Either way, we are winning. So we're gonna create posts along with blogs. So it's gonna be 25 minutes per blog, 15 minutes. I'm gonna say it's gonna take me an hour. Just block an hour. Another good thing is this is a recurring thing, right? The 6 blogs, it's gonna keep these 2 blogs is gonna keep coming as far as eternity. So we're gonna make this weekly, and we're gonna make forever, right? So this is a one-time setup. Weekly, forever, create posts plus tweets. We're gonna create tweets right from the blog so that we don't really plus create tweets. Tweets are very easy. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to block extra time. You can create post, make that a tweet, bam, fire it, and cut that post into tweets, boom, fire it. It's all good. So there it is, 10 posts, which means this is blog 2. We're sorted. Coming to newsletters, it's the posting schedule is a bit different. Let me see if I have enough content to post. I don't think I can show you guys this, but my goodness. Don't know if I can show you guys this. I'm just gonna do a quick glance. Tab 8, tab 9. We don't have enough content to post. We gotta write a newsletter. We gotta start writing newsletters. Oh boy, I'm spamming, is it? Damn, my bad. My bad, it's all good. I'm not gonna do it again. Anyway, write newsletter. Write newsletter. It's gonna take me 20 minutes because I gotta think about it and write it and schedule it. So this has to go out by Wednesday. I'm gonna make it by Wednesday. It's all good. Let's go. Okay. I think we're sorted here. Also, this is a recurring task. Let me go upstairs. It's gonna be 4 newsletters, which means this is not gonna stop. It's gonna keep coming again and again. Forever, weekly, boom, scheduled. So we have a full board. I don't want to move this to complete it because it's gonna screw up the deadlines. Yeah, even he doesn't want to move it. He doesn't want to screw up the deadlines. He wants to go out. Just give me a second. Bye-bye. Guten Tag. Wagwan. Just give me a sec. Gotta charge this baby. Yeah. So 20 minutes to write a newsletter, and got inbox. We blocked this. So we blocked all these. Boom. And I think the only thing that's left is ad campaign setup and run. So 3 tasks. You gotta clear the landing page issues. So ads, clear land LP issues. I know what an LP is. It's a landing page design. It is urgent, important. Gotta be done today. Right today. I'm not gonna post this. I don't want to delay this at all. Want to push these out. Okay, there we go. That's good. What else? I don't know why, but all these are marked urgent and important. It is urgent, not urgenotic, not urgent, because these are all routine tasks. Maybe the backlog, yes, but it's not urgent now, because if it's urgent now, it should be in today and not over there. You have all these blocks, so you're never gonna forget this. You're never gonna get the backlogs like what I just got. Point to note. When you block tasks, you're gonna force, let's say, deliver deadline expectations. Most deadline misses happen because someone somewhere forgot how to do something, and the more you do to eliminate that problem, the easier it will be. And yes, this also is a tweet idea for Astroview. I'm gonna mark this. Whenever you get content ideas, you're gonna want to mark them. How do I assign to? I'm gonna assign to my team guy. Yeah, make tweet for Astroview. Assign this to my team. Delegate, and then boom, someone's gonna put a tweet somewhere. How would I on? Oh yeah, it's the first time he's getting access to this doc, so it's all good. Anyway, 5 tweets engage. It's done. And then you have LP issues, clear them, and then run them. It's all good. And then finally, you have setup pixel. Setup pixel. There it is. Get approved and run. Okay. Setup pixel can be done next 2 days. Yes. Setup pixel. This thing can be done in 2 minutes. But sometimes, for me, sometimes it took me 3 hours. I don't know what to really block for this. Thinking maybe 1 hour, maybe 1 hour 30 minutes. Standard block, standard 90-minute focus, deep work block, whatever. 6th, also be in office, so you can like finish all of it. Start or live. Mark live for campaigns TFC 01 bar TFC 02. These are all internal, let's say, codes. You don't really have to worry about these. It's gonna take us hardly 15 minutes. It's just you gotta go live, make sure the targeting is correct, which Advantage Plus does take care of. And boom, you're there. We've finished, right? We're finished with the to-dos. So now we exactly know what to do today, what to do next week, what to do later, what to do in the whole week, what to do for the month, because the routine deliverables, they're all marked as recurring tasks. You see this? They're all marked as recurring. So, yes, I think all of these are pretty awesome. And once we finish the backlog for tweets, I'll remove the backlog and we'll be sorted. And that's the showcase. Part 1 of the showcase is done. This is how all of these, by the way, are mentioned somewhere on the paperwork. It's called a scope of work document along with a contract. So it's all mentioned over there. You just gotta take what you said and put them into action, right? Now, if I could go deeper on this, I can go and show you some SOPs. Client SOPs. Yeah. They're all formatted by AI, but do a pretty good job at showing you. So let's say if you're going for 2 block, oh my goodness, it's not uploaded. Have implementation and what to do. So if you really want to see, like if you're confused, have SOPs. Very important if you have a team. It's like, let's say you're flying an aircraft. Aircrafts, they have checklists. So SOPs are like checklists. If you have these, it minimizes the risk of someone, I can't say it, and I'm not gonna say it, I can't say the actual thing, but someone's screwing up the project by a wild margin. SOPs prevent that risk. They don't prevent that risk. They reduce the risk of someone absolutely bottling a project. And I love them. I love these. You have all of these. You have one for you have the offer of Google Ads, and you have the offer for Google Ads, and then you have, which I'm not going to show you because it's got all the pricing. You have the SOP. So this SOP will be, let's say it's going to be uploaded on AstraView, maybe in the future once the API comes out, maybe. But these are awesome. These are anyway amazing. I'm gonna go back to my tasks now. So I don't want to go open these boards because I'll dox people. Don't want to dox anyone. Honestly, don't want to do any of those. But we're gonna start again. Revenueholic, zero-based, internal. We also do something I call zero-based task management. I'm gonna make a note of this. Zero-based task management. What is it? Instead of when things get messy or you run into trouble, let's say you miss deadlines, or you delete a really important chat, or you dox people, or you become overstimulated and spam a group full of people. You need to take a step back and wipe everything out and start from a blank canvas, right? It's a term from finance. It's zero-based. It comes from zero-based budgeting, where let's say you run into any issue. Let's say you're starting off a new product line or a new service line, or you're gonna make a lot of changes to your office or your production line or whatever. You go to your financials, you throw them away, you throw your old benchmarks away, you throw your old practices away, and you open something new, something fresh, and you start. It's always good. My bad. It's always good to do this, usually quarterly, when it comes to financial planning and strategic planning. But if you look at task management, I go to zero-based planning on a monthly basis, and we reiterate. We do small pivots here and there on a weekly, sometimes a daily basis, but we do pivot all times. This is also, guys, this is what you see here. Let me go to AstraView. This one here is definitely not the final version. It's not going to be this. Definitely we'll add some more tasks to come. Maybe we'll add some, maybe we'll remove some, but you have to be in a position to pivot. It's called agile. I think. It's what people say. I call it zero-based. Or the goal is, whenever you want to change something, you got to be ready for that. You want to be really easy to change, and the best way to actually get that done is to wipe everything out and start from a blank canvas, right? So it's time for some little bit of strategic planning. So for Revenueholic to-dos, And we're gonna do only for this week. I don't know what's gonna happen next week. Don't know what's gonna happen later. We're only gonna do this week. We finished newsletters. It's done. We've finished reel scripting. That's done. We only have to record and publish reels, right? Record and publish reel on IG, LinkedIn. You have this. Well, it's actually not urgent, and I want to do this today. Like, I want to get this done today. I want to make this a recurring task. Daily, forever, don't skip weekends. Just leave it this way. Yeah, this is probably going to take us 35 minutes, or I'm going to say 45 minutes, just for safe measure. Write 5 tweets. Not urgent, not important, just gotta write 5 tweets. It's gonna take you 30 minutes because you mostly have all the ideas there. We're gonna mark, actually, it's gonna take you 10 minutes. Unlike client work, the tweets you write for your own business, it's going to be very simple. So you have daily, forever, yes. Then you have setup, Google Ads, landing page. Wix let me down. It's gonna be 1 hour 30 minutes. It is urgent and important. I'm gonna do this. I don't want to go deep. I don't want to bloat this call with information, but this week is fully packed with client work. So this has to come out sometime by the 15th of August, right? Set up Google Ads, landing page, plus keywords, plus RSAs, plus budget, plus targeting. All of this is going to take you probably 3 hours at maximum. And we're going to go mark this. It's coming in the defer. Oh my goodness. The max sometimes. Coming up in the defer list, delete list for now. No, it's not urgent but important. And what do I have today? Invoice management, just a one-time thing. It's all automated though. So it's neither urgent nor important. It's all automated. Just gotta make sure. Oh, what do I say? Check invoice automation. 10 minutes, maybe less. Check pipeline and act on tasks. Pipeline tasks. CRM tasks. CRM pipeline, act on CRM tasks. Again, it is urgent and important. The sales thing, once again, all of these are daily. These are all systems. You just check if things are working and do. For our outbound, if you do have some outbound, I'm not going to show you that right away. It's a mess right now. But we're going to see add 30 more leads. Sorry, 20 leads to sequence direct pitch 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes. You gotta check prospects, 20 prospects. Sorry for that. It's prospects, not leads. 1 minute per prospect, 20 minutes. Yes, for today it is urgent and important. And August, here it is. Right, I'm feeling a little sleepy, gassed from the gym. I couldn't breathe now. Yeah, check pipeline and act on CRM tasks. Yes, that's correct. Record and publish reel. Oh my goodness, it is urgent because we have to put one out today. Newsletters are done, which means we're gonna get right and schedule 5 newsletters. Took us 1 hour last time we did it, so I'm gonna mark this not urgent, but important. Put this on Saturday. We're fine. Make this weekly, recurring. Boom, we're done. So you can batch this plus script 5 reels. and add 30 minutes to it. You're gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. Okay, content tasks are done. Sales, CRM pipeline. Yes, I'm not gonna show you the CRM. No way I'm doing it. No. 20 prospects to direct sequence, direct pitch. Yes, that's correct. And send 5 marketing. Okay, maybe not MQLs. Maybe I could say. What do I say? Prospects to my sales team. To my sales team. Gotta push 5 a day. So we've already sent 5 for Monday. You gotta send 5 for Tuesday. And this is gonna be recurring daily. And we're gonna skip weekends. Yeah. The reason I say 5 is we do this data driven. So we test how they perform. And they're gonna cold call, maybe even me. Maybe you'll see me calling. But that's also good. I want to do this first thing tomorrow when we go to our client work. After we're done with the client work block, I'm going to show you my calendar. Actually, yes, nothing to dox my clients. Nothing to dox my clients. So have a stand up. This is where I give my guys the 5 leads. First thing in the morning, this will be done, and then you have pitch deck design. I'm not going to show you what's going to go behind this. So we only have 1 hour, midday, to get all these done, right? All these done. Instead of saying act on CRM tasks, I'm going to make it better. Let's call SQ opportunities, SQOs and opportunities. SQLs, sales qualified leads, and opportunities, right? We're gonna have to do more ideas. Pending ideas. Pipeline management. MQLs, prospects, MQLs, SQLs, opportunities, ops. 1. So it's the whole funnel, pipeline, lead flow, lead automation, lead management, automation setup, email sequences, outbound email, live outbound email sequences setup, live cold calls, live, what else? Can I do live reel records? I don't know, because I want my phone to be the relay, see if my video is playing or not, and yeah, no, maybe not live reels, maybe not that, maybe live X engagement, Instagram engagement, LinkedIn engagement, live cold DMs in the future, of course, and engagement, like Instagram engagement. We've been working for 1 hour, probably. Cold DMs. Though I don't like DMs, I fail a lot. Don't like it, but we're still gonna do it. See how it performs now. X engagement, LinkedIn engagement, and what else? What else do we have? Framer design for Revenueholic.com. I'm gonna see this site, how it looks. I think it's not gonna load up. Oh yes, because it can't find the server. I took it down. Laptop melted after we get a cooling fan for our laptop or new gaming rig. Needs a gaming rig, really. Maybe I'll not do the design live. We need gaming rigs for that. Rev, no way we're doing that. prospect sim kills opportunity 1. Maybe. I don't think I can show you real sales calls. It's gonna violate some confidentiality ethics. How we handle objections, keep leads anonymous, but show how it's done. I want to get it anywhere close to finance. Nowhere close to finance. Nowhere close to how the company set up. Nowhere close to that. If I say business in a box, what do I think of? Yeah, my brain is not braining. So we've covered most of it right here. We've covered sales. We've covered sales. We've covered some sales ops here. And we've already done more of, yeah, really important. Google Ads setup. Bruh, we're selling this. This is a core offer. This is one of our core offers. It's a crime if we don't show off how amazing we are doing it. Yes, this is one place where you're gonna see real results. Let me see what these guys let me see what my sister agency in the Netherlands is doing here. They're doing some live streams. I'm not gonna share you the link because it's for a closed community. It's a closed community thing. This is an open one. Build your business live. Yeah. Yes. Landing pages, correct. SOPs. Onboarding. Yes. SOPs. How do we do those? And what to have in them? How to make sure people follow it. Then you have yes. You have client onboarding SOPs, okay. Okay, you have reels. No, we're not going to do live reels. Don't have the setup for that. No designs. Don't have the setup. CRM marked, and if you see, all of these are top funnel. Mofu stuff. Essentially, whenever I work on my business and I'm not at some event or recording stuff or designing stuff that's GPU RAM intensive, I will make it a point to live stream. May not blast it everywhere because I already got complaints, spam warnings. Best to stay safe. Yeah, don't act unbecoming. Don't act unbecoming. No one cares. No one cares. It's true. Yeah. But we'll be blasting it. These in Stop Selling Blind. It's a sort of close community. I think if you're watching this, good chance you're from there. So don't worry about it. You're gonna know. But if you want to get notified and see how you can do amazing marketing plus sales stuff, we'll do this live. None of this is scripted, and that's why you're hearing the way I think. It's all my internal monologue, and it saves me hours trying to script, hours and hours and hours and hours and hours trying to script things, and then ending up empty. Yes, but if you want to get notified, make sure you subscribe to this right away, and there's a little bell icon, I think. Yeah, there it is. There's a little bell icon. Make sure you hit it. Brad, I can't believe it. I'm saying things YouTubers say, Brad. Can't believe it. I might sound like a cliche YouTube guy, but come on now. You don't get notifications, right? Come on now. We all gotta do our thing. Man thing. Scripted. By the way, if you want to leave, it's not like you have to stay for this. Just if you want to see us working. That's what it's for. And if you're still here, ideally, what you should be doing is, you're going to see what I do, and you're going to do the same work on the side. So this is not a call where you just sit and watch a guy work. You can do that, but if you really want to get the most results out of this call, you're going to want to, let's say, sit. You're going to want to do the same things which I do. So for example, if I am going to Astreview and I'm uploading things, or if I'm saying, hey, you know what, this is how we're going to, let's say, let me take an example here. So I was going through my backlogs, and I was going through my priorities and to-dos. If I were you listening, I would go to my laptop, have my laptop on the side, I'll open a Google Doc, and I'll start writing down tasks I have to do, and I'd go to my task management app, project management app, like Astreview, or if you use any others, it's all good, whatever tool you use, and I'll actually go add the tasks in the tool. As like it should be a way where you follow. If you really want to get the most benefit out of this, don't just watch. Yeah, you gotta subscribe, yes, but you gotta watch. If you watch, it's good for me. But what's good for you is you're gonna want to watch this. You're gonna if you want the most absolute best results from these BTS live calls, you're gonna make sure you don't just watch. You also have your laptop by the side. Oh, okay, you know what? You have the video. You have the video. Have the video by the side, and follow me as I do things. Nice, no man. Yeah. For example, let's say, write down tasks plus backlogs, you should also, ideally, write down your tasks and your backlogs, and as I go to my PM tool, Astreview, you should also go to your PM tool. If you don't have one, use Astreview. It's app.astreview. Just Google Astreview, you're gonna get it. The spelling is over here. Just sign up. It's free. I think it's free. I think it's like it's free up to 3 users. I'm using the business plan, so it's a bit expensive for me, but I don't know. It goes out of my company account. I have no idea how much it is. I just put it on my card and boom, it goes out. Perks of being a business owner. So if you don't have one, use Astreview and follow the same tasks for your business or work or life or study or whatever, these calls aren't made for someone to watch. It's not a podcast. This is not a podcast. It's a work stream. It's a work stream. Want to make this clear? I don't want people sitting here for 3 hours and do absolutely nothing, because there will be. The thing is, I don't want people sitting here around here and watching me for 30 to 40 minutes straight. Bruv, you got better things to do. You got better things to do, honestly. Would advise, if you want to still watch, yeah, it's all good. Would advise, if you want to watch, if watching a guy doing work is what you're here for, it's all good. But to get the real results, try doing the same on the fly, on the side. You know, how do I say it? How do I say this, man? It's a bit complex, you know? You see a guy working and you try to replicate him. If you don't know what exactly goes in the background, maybe it's gonna be really difficult, because I can think of things. Because I sometimes try to follow people as they live stream, especially in video games when you do these speed running. You gotta be doing speed running. You have these buttons. You gotta press buttons like this, you know. Gotta press buttons. Very difficult to follow them, but I'm sure you can follow me. Let's say I write 3 blogs. You should also start writing 3 blogs. Another example. Let's say it sounds German. Let's say I write 3 blogs on stream. You should also be writing 3 blogs for your thing. That's how you reap the most out of these. Right, so project management's done. So it's actually not done. We've finished prospecting for sales, prospecting, sales, marketing. So social media is sorted. We're forgetting one thing, and it's blogs. 2 blogs, write 2 blogs for Revenueholic. Write 2 blogs. It's Revenueholic's tab. I know what it is. 30 minutes. It's actually not urgent, but it's important, and we're gonna do this by Thursday, so that we actually have enough time. So where is it? Yes, today goes on to next 7 days. So write 2 blogs. 30 minutes. Right, what else do I have? Send 5 prospects. Yes, that's correct. No, this is due today. Not tomorrow. My bad. 10 tweets. Invoice automation. It's not urgent. It's an admin task. I know it's all going out, so we're sorted. I'm not gonna mark complete until I go inside Zoho Books and make sure it's all set up correctly. It's something you maintain. How do I say this? Maintain? Whatever. Alright, I think we're almost done here. I want to see if I have to finish something else. It's 12:26. I have to go to sleep. I have a meeting tomorrow morning. Yeah. I think we're good. Yeah, if I want to get notified, how you can see amazing marketing and sales stuff. Maybe I can blast in all communities once a week. Think about that. It's gonna be, maybe if people are complaining it's spammy, you may want to ease back from it, because it's all good, bruv. Sorry. Yeah, it's all good. Okay, I think that's all to cover for the most part. We're sorted. By the way, we're gonna see how simple it is. We're gonna write newsletters, set up the Google Ads landing page. We'll get to cold calls. It's just that I don't have the time for the next 2 to 3 days to do any sort of cold calls. We have a sales team for that. They're gonna take care of that. But I want to show you how it's done. So when I have the time, I will pick up the phone and I'll start calling, and I'll make sure that you get to see me calling. So that is sorted for the most part. So much more to do, but it's time we call this stint a end. If you're here, watched all this, thanks for staying back. Thanks for you stayed all the way. Hope this helped you really well. Hope this helped you find what project management actually is and how we do this for clients and how do we do this for our business, right? If you did not really get to work on this, would suggest you install AstroView and you get to work. So you know that you actually this is a work stream. This is not a what do I say? It's not a content stream. How do I call this? It's a work stream. It's where you have to work. So if you really, let's say if you followed what I do and you applied this to your business, I gotta thank you for doing that too. Really awesome. Everything is awesome. We'll talk tomorrow. Make sure you subscribe. Hit the bell so you get the notification when I go live. I don't have to blast in every single group known to mankind and get booted out of it. So yeah. Let's close. I got an outro, but I don't have it right now. I mean, I have to get it from my editor. So yeah. Talk soon. We'll talk tomorrow.